My whole life, I've loved art and I've loved to paint. Watercolor is my favorite. When I paint, I think about the impermanence. Everything here is temporary. And for me, it really helps me focus in and treasure all that I have in the moment, in the present. Because I know it's fleeting and it will pass. And it helps me cope with my disease too. Living with a progressive form of MS. People with disabilities, they're amazing. They are strong because they have to be, right? And having a disability creates a lot of really unique skills in somebody. For instance, I am an amazing problem solver. Like, I have to be very, very creative and quick and not get upset when I see a problem, right? Just think, okay, how can I solve this? How can I get around it? I was working a retail job, and my MS was progressing, and I was facing a lot of ableism, to be quite honest, and especially in the workplace, and I wasn't able to get accommodated. And I lost my job. And I had difficulty finding new employment. And so I decided to go back to school and find out what I could do to help that situation. I love art, and I thought initially if I could get a degree in art and somehow have a position in the community, have a visible position of employment, just by virtue of that, it would break down a lot of the stereotypes about disabilities. I was really involved with disability services the first year, and for my second year at PCC, I got offered a job as an accessibility advocate. I have been able to do so much as an accessibility advocate. It's been a dream. Like the Accessibility First Employment Week. I'm trying to get employers to think about disability differently and think about disability creatively and all the benefits that somebody that lives with a disability can bring to the workplace. What those accommodations look like, why they should be made, why it's helpful to make them, and what it looks like when you have a supportive, inclusive environment for somebody to thrive. For persons with disabilities, the pandemic made things incredibly accessible. I could not have done a fraction of what I've done if I wasn't able to do this remotely. Having a disability, things are harder and slower physically for me, just like logistically. For instance, using a wheelchair, the time it takes for me to get my coffee, to take a shower, to get to my car, to get loaded into my car and wheel across campus and to a class or something, that's a lot of work, and it's exhausting, and it also takes a lot of time. And I'm really afraid that all this is going to go away. It's night and day, my life. You know, to even have the opportunity to get like some work experience and to get like a good job and to get like off of disability and like not live in poverty anymore. I will graduate next year. And when I do, I'll have 2 years of work experience in the field that I want to work in. I will have my associate's degree. if I didn't have the PCC Foundation Scholarship, I would have had to take out a student loan. And so yeah, it's a huge, huge, huge impact in my life. A college education is something that I always aspire to. It's been a dream of mine. I might cry. Sorry. This is something that I've wanted my whole life, and something that I've tried to get my whole life, and it just wasn't always available to me. Before the pandemic, before PCC, my life was so different, and this is the life that I've always dreamed of. At least I'm getting close to it.